The president has just announced his decision to withdraw from the presidential race against his opponent, former President Donald Trump. This decision comes after immense pressure from within his party following the disastrous first presidential debate with Trump on June 27, 2024. The signs were clear. His hold on the party had crumbled. This withdrawal highlights a significant point. Due to the president's poor performance in office and his declining physical and mental capabilities, the party recognized they couldn't mount a convincing campaign against Trump despite his controversies, which, by the way, they and their corrupt mainstream media allies manufactured. Initially, they sought to use inappropriate and corrupt legal means to force Trump out of the race. When those efforts failed, they resorted to an actual assassination attempt, another failure. It is difficult to argue, had Trump been assassinated, the Democratic Party's pressure to replace Biden with another candidate would have continued. What does this reveal? There is more to the assassination attempt on Donald Trump that Americans and the world have yet to understand. The president posted the letter himself on X. He says, "My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation, in lowering prescription drug costs for seniors, and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. We've provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances, passed the first gun safety law in 30 years, appointed the first African-American woman to the Supreme Court, and passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We've protected and preserved our democracy, and we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. And while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and to focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me re-elected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and trust you have placed in me. I believe today what I always have, that there is nothing America can't do. When we do it together, we just have to remember we are the United States of America. Stay tuned for updates on this unfolding story. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates.